1300 hours Pakistan Standard Time. Assalamu alaikum. This is Radio Pakistan. The news read by Asma Hafiz. First, the headlines. Finance Minister vows economy will be put on development trajectory while the issue of price hike will be controlled in next few months. Pakistan is expected to receive next tranche of IMF by the end of next month. Pakistan has completely rejected and strongly condemned the unwarranted and totally unacceptable comments made by Indian Defence Minister at a recent event at Jammu. And now the news in detail. Finance Minister Miftah Ismail decision making by the present government. The Finance Minister, however, said increasing exports could be challenging in view of looming recession in the West. He said we have to put in more efforts to bolster our exports. He said no load shedding is being carried on the industrial feeders to support this important sector of the economy. Finance Minister Miftah Ismail said the government is supporting the productive sectors of the economy, including the agriculture, industries and information technology, to take the economy in the right direction. He said tax on seeds has been abolished, whilst tax on IT export proceeds has been reduced from 1% to 0.25%. When asked about the rupee depreciation, the Finance Minister expressed the confidence that the pressure on it will reduce in the next week. Pakistan currently stands in a position where its new imports are less than exports and remittances. Responding to a question, Miftah Ismail said Pakistan is expected to receive the next tranche of the IMF by the end of next month, after the IMF's board meeting on 24th of August. Pakistan has completely rejected and strongly condemned the unwarranted and totally unacceptable comments made by the Indian Defence Minister at a recent event in Jammu. In a statement, Foreign Office spokesperson Asim Iftikhar Ahmad said the Indian minister in his remarks distorted the well-established historical facts about the Jammu and Kashmir dispute, levelled baseless allegations and hurled threats against Pakistan. However, he said provocative statements by Indian political figures cannot alter the reality. The spokesperson said India needs a reminder from history that the Jammu and Kashmir is an internationally recognized dispute that remains on the agenda of the United Nations, and its solution lies in the implementation of the relevant UN Security Council resolutions. The government has decided to increase surveillance in the country after the World Health Organization declared the monkeypox outbreak a global health emergency. In a statement, Minister for National Health Services Abdul Qadir Patel said all national and provincial health authorities have been advised to remain on high alert for any suspected case of monkeypox. The minister said the government will continue its work as per guidelines of the WHO, and the recommendations on the basis of international health organizations will be fully implemented in the country. A two-day international conference on Afghanistan hosted by Uzbekistan begins in Tashkent today. It will be attended by the representatives of 20 countries, including Pakistan. In this regard, a delegation of the Afghanistan interim government, led by the acting Minister of Foreign Affairs, Amir Khan Muttaqi, has left Kabul for Tashkent. Russia has charged 92 members of the Ukrainian armed forces with crimes against humanity. In a statement, the head of Russia's investigative committee, Alexander Bastrykin, said that more than 1,300 criminal investigations had been launched. Myanmar's military has executed 4 democracy activists in terror acts. According to media reports, former lawmaker Fuse Yatho, writer and activist Kuchimi, Hela Myoang and Aung Thurazo were accused of committing terror acts. And now cricket. On the second day of second cricket test against Sri Lanka in Galle, Pakistan were 56 runs for the loss of 2 wickets a short while ago. Earlier, Sri Lanka were all out in their first innings for 378 runs. Pakistan led the series 1-0. And that's all from the newsroom. For more news and analysis, log on to our website radio.gov.pk, and also watch live video streaming of our bulletins on the link facebook.com/Radio Pakistan News Official.